The color property is used to specify the text color of the selected elements. So first you should write the name of the property, that is color. Then you have to specify the color value. The color can be represented in three formats, that is hexadecimal number, RGB, RGBA, and also color name. So totally in 4 formats you can specify the colors. But the most commonly used and most recommended type of the color is hexadecimal number, because they are short in size and also supports more than 16 million colors. The hexadecimal number is written based on hexadecimal number system. The hexadecimal number system contains 16 digits, that is 0 to 9, that is 10 digits, and also A, B, C, D, E, F, that is 6 digits. So totally 10 plus 6, 16 digits supported by hexadecimal number system. In Visual Studio Code, in order to specify the hexadecimal number, type color, then write hash FFFFFF, which represents white color by default, and then place the mouse pointer on the FF. Automatically you will get the color palette. So from there you can select any color. For example, I click this one. So for this color, the hexadecimal number will be automatically generated by Visual Studio Code. And I click on this blue. For this selected color, hexadecimal number automatically generated. Here, hexadecimal number can be identified with hash. First 2 digits represent red, next 2 digits represent green, and the remaining 2 digits represent blue. So internally this hexadecimal number depends on RGB, that is red, green, blue. So RGB is red, green, blue. As per RGB theory, you can generate 16 million colors by composition of red, green, blue, because those are considered as basic colors. You can also specify the RGB and then specify the value for red, green, blue individually. So each value can be 0 to 255. That means it supports up to 256 for each. So red can be 0 to 255, green can be 0 to 255, and blue also can be 0 to 255. And you can generate 16 million colors based on RGB. So again in Visual Studio Code, if you just click on the hexadecimal number in the color palette, it is converted as RGB, that is red, green, blue. That means 36 for red, 193 for green, and 207 for blue. And you can change the colors based on the selected color. The RGB values will be automatically generated. Of course, it is hard to type this number manually. So that's why you can take the support of editors such as Visual Studio Code, Atom, Sublime Text, etc. Alternatively, you can search for HTML color picker in Google, where you can select the color and immediately it will show the same in RGB format, hexadecimal number format, and some other formats like CMYK and HSL. However, in web development, we mostly use hexadecimal number only. Alternatively, you can specify RGBA, A for alpha, that means opacity. Opacity means transparency. And opacity value can be any number between 0 to 1. Whereas 0 means completely transparent. 1 means 100% visible, that means not transparent. So any middle number can be specified in order to make the text transparent. So I specify the middle number between 0 to 1, that is for example 0.7. So in this case the text color of heading 1 has been changed to green with the transparency of 0.3. So 0.7 indicates 30% transparent, 70% is visible. If you reduce more, for example, I make it 0.3. In this case, it is more transparent, so reflecting the background color, that is white, through the text. And also you can specify the color name, for example, blue, yellow, pink, orange, etc. but it is not recommended to specify the color name, because in case if you name the color, it is hard to specify the exact shade of the color which you want to display. For example, in case of green, you have hundreds of green types. So with color name, that many names not there, but that many numbers are there. So it is always recommended to specify the hexadecimal number. If not, it is okay to use RGB or RGBA. Because by composition of red, green, blue, you can generate 16 million colors. So if red is 0, green is 0 and blue is 0, it is equal to black color. If red is 255, green is 255 and blue is 255, it is equal to white. But remember, the hexadecimal number color also work based on RGB internally. These are some of the samples for hexadecimal number colors, but prefix the hash before using it. For example, hash FFFFFF is equal to white, hash 000000 equal to black. But don't worry, you need not by heart all these colors, because you can generate the colors by using either HTML color picker in Google or by using the editors such as Visual Studio Code. So let us apply the color for season heading. So for example, I am giving hash FFFFFF and place the mouse pointer on that. Automatically color picker will be displayed, and select some color whichever you like. It will automatically show the color code for that, and the specified color is displayed for season heading. This is all about color property and types of colors in CSS3.